Hello and welcome to today's episode of YouTube Live. Coming up, a healthy dose of lawsuits in this week's Game of Sue or Boo. In today's show, we bring you the pettiest of the petty, where a case involves a canine mischief, a woman suing her own parents, and find out how you can win a chance to be on the show. But first, here in the studio with me is a long-time viewer of ours, Nathan. So, Nathan, how are you today?
Oh, I'm great. It's so nice to be here.
Yeah, well, we're happy to have you here, be on set. Now, how was your trip here?
Oh, the trip here was quite long. It's quite cold, but it was sunny.
Well, we're in a warmer place now, so
Of course.
let's get into it. Now, do you have any court cases in mind?
Not many come to mind, but the one recently about Johnny Depp and Amber Heard.
That was an interesting one.
Yeah, it was quite interesting. I felt like Amber Heard was very petty and wanted a lot more than what she's worth.
Yeah.
And Johnny Depp deserves a lot more justice than he got.
Yeah. Well, all the publicity hopefully helped him. And did you know there's a second hearing coming up soon?
Oh, got to tune in for that one.
Yeah, make sure. It seems like you enjoy court cases by the looks of it.
Yeah. Especially the divorce ones. Like Johnny Depp and Amber Heard.
Yeah.
Because there's so much that happens in every one. Like the drama and like each court case day is another episode. And like it brings a whole vibe to it.
Yeah, I feel ya. Now, thanks very much for that. Now, for the thing you're all here for, the case involving a mishap with a dog and a cat. In this case, from the UK's judger, Rinder, two neighbours' pets have a very intimate encounter. Let's take a look.
The evening was just kind of wrapping up. I just went along to the room just to have a wee quick check. As I got into the corridor, I saw that the door was slightly ajar. I heard noises, kind of whimpering, bit of kind of growling, looked round the door, not sure what to expect, and I found the cat, the dog over the cat, in an uncompromising position.
When you said uncompromising position, I know this is difficult for you to hear, Nikki. Can you describe precisely what you saw, please?
The dog was trying to have sex with our cat.
Now, I'm sure that must have been very traumatizing. Question is though, does it warrant a lawsuit?
I think it does, but not in the public eye, of course.
Yeah.
Like, in that scenario, hard to keep everything quiet.
Yeah, it would have been better, I think. Now, what did you think about the case?
I thought the case in general was definitely a weird one, of course. Like, it's not an everyday occurrence that a dog, knocks up a cat, but it's very odd and very peculiar, if you will.
Now, do you think this was partly the neighbour's fault?
I mean, it could be the neighbour's fault for not looking after the dog.
Yeah.
Well, looking after the dog, but not keeping an eye on it. But a dog has its free will, likes to run around, likes to, have fun, I guess.
Yeah, that's fair. Now, do you have any pets yourself?
I don't have any pets, but I'd love to have one.
What type?
I'd like to have a dog, of course, like a little German Shepherd. They're very fluffy, playful, and, fun.
Yeah. Now, important question. Let's say this happened to your pet. What would you do?
If this happened to my pet, I'd take it to court, but not in the public eye, of course. But I'd probably keep, like a closer watch on my dog.
Yeah.
Because, I wouldn't let it run around, go to my neighbour's house unexpectedly. I'd, take care of my own dog.
Yeah, it causes a lot of problems if this happens,
Yeah, I mean, it's still, I wouldn't take it to court, though. Not public court, of course.
Yeah. Okay. Now moving on to the second case, where a woman sued her parents for being born. In this video originated from America, we hear the thoughts of a woman who has been ruled against. Let's take a look.
A few months ago, I took my parents to court for having me without my permission, and I won, so the court ordered them to give me $5,000 a month to cover my basic living expenses. Well, they went and had that appealed. So now they don't have to give me any money, and I have to go get a job. And I'm realizing, I don't have any work experience or any higher education. Nowhere's paying me $5,000 a month. So how the hell am I supposed to be able to afford my bills? What? Don't have children if you don't want to support them.
Wow. Now that must have been the most ridiculous case we've had yet. Well, you know how it goes, Nathan. Would you sue or would you boo?
No, I'd definitely boo. That doesn't require a court case or even a case at all. I don't know how that got through.
It's stupid, as you can see. She's acting way too entitled for stuff that can't be controlled.
She's acting way too immature. Like, how petty must you be to sue your own parents?
Well, no surprise, she was American, and you know how they be. Now, do you think Americans sue too much?
Yeah, I think the whole generalization of suing in America is just way out of proportion.
Yeah,
I think
it's over the top.
Yeah, I think, but that's Americans though. They're always over the top. They're always melodramatic. They always exaggerate everything.
Yeah.
So I think the whole suing scenario should only be for like a reasonable case. I think people should go through each case and determine whether they go to court or not.
Yeah, and it should also be, kept private. Like, no one wants to see this. No one cares.
Yeah, the fact she went to social media is just like out of order at that point.
Embarrassing. Well, now it's your turn. Yes, you and the audience to play a round of truth or fraud. The chosen winner will have a chance to be the next great guest or sue or boo. In case today, in between that of a woman who sued a jelly bean company due to them containing sugar, or a man sues the police for being arrested for drunk driving. Which do you think is the real one? Submit your results at sueorboo@youtubelive.com by today, 8 p.m, and we will announce the winner tomorrow. And on that note, folks, we'll wrap up today's show. Hope you've enjoyed it, and remember to attend your court cases. Bye for now.